Welcome back to Theresa's Dead. My name is Theresa and we're trying a new angle today. Quite frankly, I just don't feel like standing. I know. I'm lazy. You just figured this out? Okay. Anyway, what we're talking about today is the Thirsty palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And I will preface this video by saying, if you do not like Jeffree Star, don't watch it. Don't leave any shitty comments below, anything negative. I don't stand for that shit. My video today has nothing to do about him as a person, has everything to do about this fucking palette. And that's it. And that's all I will say about that. I received this palette on Thursday. I ordered this at 1:04 p.m. on day of launch because I was so sure that this was gonna sell out immediately because I think that's what happened with Blood Sugar. I think within like 10 minutes, it sold out. I don't own Blood Sugar because it didn't really interest me that much. It's a very pretty palette. The packaging is fucking everything. But there's a lot of red shades that I just don't really care about. Like, they're nice and maybe one day I'll pick it up, but not at any time in the foreseeable future. This palette, on the other hand, girl, let me tell you, okay? This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. As soon as I saw the yellow shade, I was like, yo, bitch, gotta have it. And I did. And I purposely waited for the day of the launch, fucking bought it, and I bought a liquid lipstick as well. There were some other things on there that I wanted to get. Like, they had a popsicle mirror, but it was for pre-order and it wasn't gonna ship till July, so I kind of decided against it. And there were some lip scrubs, which personally I do love his lip scrubs, and I'm a basic white bitch and I love pumpkin spice lattes, so that's my fucking jam. But the flavors of this year didn't really interest me that much. I didn't really care about. But I will say though, if you do purchase a lip scrub from him, you will not, well, you'll never be disappointed. One, it tastes really good to the point where you probably shouldn't be eating it. That's how good it tastes. And it works and I love it. And it's actually probably my favorite exfoliator, lip exfoliator. And they had really gorgeous makeup bags, but honestly, I got so many makeup bags at this point that I don't really need one, although like the fucking orange one was calling my name. So maybe I'll consider purchasing it in the future. As of right now, I think I'm kind of all set on makeup bags, so that's why I didn't purchase it. The Thirsty palette retails for $48 and the liquid lipstick, and I got it in the color Soft Serve, retails for 18 bucks. So initially what I wanted to do for this video was actually to do like maybe 3 or 4 different looks and just kind of have like a quick sped up thing because there are 15 shades in this palette. I would say that all the colors, you can create so many different color stories with this, and that's I think what gravitated me towards this palette. Yes, I really honestly only purchased it for that yellow because bitch, I am a fucking yellow M&M deep down on the inside and I just want to live, breathe, fuck yellow. I don't know why I said fuck, that was weird. Can we scratch that? Scratch that. Okay. Anyway, so I really wanted to just purposely just buy it for that. But the other colors are so pretty and beautiful. And I was super excited about these glittery ones because mama loves a shimmer. I really do. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to do at least 3 or 4 different looks just for this video, just for the pure fact that if you are interested, I think currently right now it's sold out, but if you were on the fence about possibly purchasing it, I wanted to show you an idea of like an everyday, not a makeup artist, but just an everyday motherfucker and just easy attainable looks. And that's really what I wanted to go for. That did not happen, unfortunately, because I feel like I've had problems with this since kind of day one. Now granted, I'm actually very happy with what today's looks was, but this is actually round 3 of today. That's how like fucked up it was, and it's driving me crazy. So here's 2 looks. Here are the positives about this palette. One, I think it's so fucking cute. It looks like a little popsicle stick. I love the little kind of condensation drops that you have on top of them. It feels really nice. It's a nice thin palette. I wouldn't say it's very heavy. It appears very sturdy. I have dropped it on the floor a bunch of times today because I'm a fucking idiot, and it has been intact. The next thing I would say is that this mirror is fantastic. I love that it's a big mirror. I have a big ass fucking face and I can see my whole face. And I think that's wonderful. The matte formula in this palette I think is really, really good. I had no issue with any kind of blending. Not that I had any really issue with the other two palettes, but Jeffree did say that this is a different formula. I think he was just trying to kind of fine tune his formulas as he goes on with more and more palettes, which totally makes sense, you know. I was actually pleasantly surprised with how well these shadows work. And with the brush swatches that I've included, and I'm actually gonna include some brush swatches here, honestly with one single stroke, it has a lot of pigment. Throughout my whole process of applying the matte eyeshadows, I had no problem with them. The only thing I will say that kind of really made me mad, I love yellow so much. I do. I really do. I don't know why. I don't even know where this yellow obsession kind of came from. I never really gave a shit about yellow in the past, but now I'm like, I just need yellow eyeshadow every day. I turned into some fucking weird yellow demon and now I just want it. When I first put it on, I was kind of like, I was disappointed because it wasn't as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be. But once you add about a good, you know, quite a few layers, it's awesome. It's kind of nice in a way too that like it's not blindingly yellow as I build it up and kind of control it the way that I want to go. Because sometimes your bitch wants to look like a yellow M&M, and then sometimes your bitch wants to look like a Tahitian sunset, all right? So it's kind of nice that I have the control of doing it by it being not so pigmented. But I will say that I was disappointed immediately when I was like, oh, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. But pleasantly surprised that after some build up, it looks fine. Now this is where it's gonna go south real fast. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I was very excited about these shimmer shades, right? Or these glittery shades, or whatever the fuck they were called. I know when I watched Jeffree Star's initial video, he did state that it didn't really work too well with the brush and the best application would be for a finger. I personally don't like that because listen, okay? There are a lot of things that I do in my day, you know? A lot of questionable things. I live in New York City, and granted, I use a shit ton of hand sanitizer, but I have to take the subway every day. Okay, you know how disgusting that is? You know how many times I watch people just jerk off in the subway, okay? Or shit, or actually eat full meals? It's disgusting. Or like sneeze and then put their hand on the pole. Needless to say, I don't like applying makeup with my hands. Not to say that I don't wash my hands. Oh, bitch, they're fucking swollen how much I wash them when I come home every day. But still, it's just I don't like anything kind of coming near my eyes, especially when it comes to my hands. And I know you're probably saying, you're a fucking irrational monster. You're goddamn right, I am. Needless to say, I went against what Jeffree stated in his video, and I was like, fucking, I'm gonna try to use a brush and try to make it work. It kind of works and it kind of doesn't. This shade, Filthy Rich, hurt me so badly. And I used it with a brush. And mind you, I did not film any of this, so I really am sorry. So you're gonna have to kind of take my word for it. When I use Filthy Rich, I actually used it with a dry brush and I tried to put it on and then chunks like fell out. I was like, okay, fine. So I cleaned it up and I noticed that there was a crazy amount of fallout. Like so bad. Like even worse than me fucking a fairy. It was just like fucking everywhere. I used some Scandinavia setting spray and I applied this. And it worked, but it still had an immense fallout. To the point that it was going all up in my waterline, going all down my face. I had a fucking like gold cast. It looked like a fucking fairy farted on my pillow and I got pink eye. Like that's how fucking red my eye was, okay? It was awful. And about 2 hours later, I had to take it off my eyes because it was irritating. It was getting into the mascara. I felt like I was just like trying to pick shit out. It wasn't good. I didn't like it. I was incredibly apprehensive today about using any of the glittery eyeshadows because I didn't want that same experience to happen. Like it literally fucked me up for the whole day. Honestly, I can't use any of the glittery shadows. They're so pretty. They're so fucking pretty. But just for the reaction that I'm having, I will say that my eye does feel very itchy. It's not red, which I'm thankful for. I know enough for me that I can't ever use those shades. So right off the bat, I can't use 1/3 of this palette. It's $48. So for 10 shades, that's a fucking lot of money. And I think that's what's kind of annoying me more is in like, I don't want to return it because I really like the quality of the first and third row. I think they're so pretty and they're so beautiful. Some of the matte shades actually was a little bit dusty and I often had to like blow into the pan to get the remainder out of there. And I mean, to me, it's like not the end of the world. Like it's not like a make or break thing for me, but I know for some people it is. So I wanted to like make you aware of that. But I think I was more upset with the fallout of the pressed pigments because I don't know about you, but glitter is the fucking herpes of the craft world. And I felt like even now, I feel like I'm gonna be shining bright like a fucking diamond all day. So would I recommend you purchasing this palette? That's a great question. It depends if these are the kind of colors that you're into. Now for me, I'm really tired of getting neutral palettes. It's nice that palettes are kind of coming out now with pops of color because, you know, the world needs to be a little bit more colorful. It's very fucking dark and depressing right now. Sometimes to kind of get over it, you need a little bit of yellow eyeshadow. That's all I'm trying to say. Very excited about these colors. It's very summery, but I could also see that this can be used year round. This can definitely be a spring palette, a fall palette, a winter palette, whatever. If you can use the pressed pigments, these look beautiful around fucking Christmas time. Like they're really nice. Unfortunately, I'll never know what they feel like unless I want to scoop my fucking eyeball out with a melon baller. I am never gonna touch those. I will say though that the pressed pigment does look fucking dope. Like I'm not gonna lie. It's very pretty. However, my eye itches so bad at this point. It's itchier than a fucking truck driver's asshole. I want to rip this side of my fucking face off, but it's so pretty. So would I recommend purchasing it? If you have eye sensitivity, not so much. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit that I can't use it, you know, but not to say that someone else can't. Like I get it. I completely fucking get it. It's really hard to make something usable and workable for everybody. And there are going to be the few people out there that just can't use some things and you just kind of have to face it. But if you don't, then I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised with this. So last but not least, I also got the Jeffree Star Soft Serve Liquid Lipstick, Velour Liquid Lipstick. I'm gonna say that I don't really own pink shades by Jeffree Star. I actually own mostly nudes or browns and shit like that. So I don't know, maybe it's just a pink thing, but I feel like when I applied it initially, it was very streaky. And that was the first application. By the third application, it looked perfect. However, through the course of this video and just me talking and just being you know, a gross bitch, I feel like the asshole coverage is not very good. Like, I could see my disgusting, like, roast beef looking lips under there, and it's grossing me the fuck out, especially with such a bright, beautiful color like this. So I will say that if you are gonna wear this, don't talk that much. Just shut the fuck up and be pretty. That's what this color is. On that note, I'm gonna go wash my face off before I take my fucking eye out. I wanna say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon for notification of my future posts, and yeah, I guess that's about it. I'll see you little pumpkins later. Bye.